Yo, everybody, we're watching the video right now, and I guess it's going to redirect here afterwards. I didn't think it would make me go live right away, so I don't know how to work this thing, but anyway, we're watching my video. I guess let's do a screen cap for now. Howdy, man. And we only really get to shoot candid photos of strangers in public spaces whenever we go to Austin, Texas, which costs a lot of money. So if and I want to get in more reps than just once or twice a year, I gotta go where the country crowds congregate. And out here in the sticks, that's either the thrift store or the grocery store. But I ain't just allegedly taking these photos because it's the right option. They also have artistic merit. Now, I'm not saying I went out with some agenda to intentionally build a rebellious body of work that's a commentary on capitalist consumerism. But hey, that's kind of a good idea. I just wanted to take photos, allegedly. But what I see in these photos are people, as they are, out on the town, either running some errands or indulging in some retail therapy. Some people look lost in thought. Maybe this guy's waiting for his wife to hurry up and finish shopping already. Or the wife, frantically flipping through $3 fabrics to find the perfect...
Congratulations! It's a bargain! Ollie's is open!
I see smiles. I see people living their lives, either on a mundane grocery run or picking through disheveled shelves looking for their next thrift store score. So that's why I would take these photos. Allegedly. Okay, we got the motive, but what about the means? How am I able to snap these sneaky shots of people shopping on private property without getting in trouble? Allegedly. Remember, I didn't really take these photos. But if it was me, this is how I'd get away with it. The perfect crime needs the perfect weapon. You need a discreet camera, like the Ricoh GR3X. It's super tiny, so you're not really drawing any unwanted attention, like if you had some big old professional camera hanging around your neck. Plus, when you're actually shopping, instead of taking illegal photos of people, you can just slip it in your pocket. But not only is it small, it's also whisper quiet. Listen to this. Okay, so the tiny camera ain't that loud, but come on, no matter how small and quiet a camera is, doing this ain't that discreet. So how am I allegedly able to pull this up to my eye and frame up so many people shopping while going unnoticed? Well, I'm not. I'm just shooting from the hip, allegedly. You see, I got this nifty little wrist strap on the Ricoh made by Peak Design. Not sponsored, but I am open to it. Anyway, whatever camera you got, if it's on a wrist strap or no strap if you're a
psychopath.
But whatever, as long as it's not hanging around your neck, you're gonna be a lot more discreet, and you can hold it down here at your hip. That's why they call it hip shooting, cause instead of raising it up to your eye to frame up your subject, you just leave it down at your hip and take the shot. But hip shooting can be a little difficult. Since you can't see what you're doing, you're definitely gonna mess up your framing like a lot. And it would probably be a lot easier if I were using the original Ricoh GR3 instead of the GR3X, because the original GR3 has a much wider field of view. The Ricoh GR3X has a 40mm equivalent lens, while every other Ricoh uses a 28mm equivalent. Anyway, I love shooting from the hip, allegedly, because you get these super low angles that make your subject look humongous in the frame. And yeah, you don't need to shoot from the hip to get these super low angles. But if I was gonna drop to a knee in the middle of the aisle to aim up at somebody's double chin, they'd probably notice me. Allegedly. Plus, when you're shooting from the hip, you can't see what you're doing. And when you're shooting blind, more often than not, your horizon line is gonna be askewed, or as Hollywood calls it, the Dutch angle. Yo, for anybody who's in the live stream right now, we're at the premiere. So go to the premiere, and then afterwards we hang out and party here. So, yeah, just chill. And these low Dutch angles almost remind me of being a kid, frantically running up and down the aisles while mom's busy picking through the shelves. You look up and you're surrounded by giants. But unlike my youth, when everything was big smiles and bright colors, these faces of people shopping seem to convey something that my adult mind is all too familiar with. The uncertainty of a suspicious gaze scanning through a crowd of flip through a rack of clothes. Bad thoughts
Yo, everybody, how's it going? Hey, babe, you want to come get your mic? Because I had to test it. Anyway, hey, let me make sure we get everybody from the premiere. Stick around for the after party or switch over now. We live streaming now. Okay. Why ain't you ranting about almost getting hit by people you photo? Wait, you ain't allegedly? No, I'm not. Any sorry birthday lunch or problems, we'll watch later. No problem. Hey, everybody, if everybody watched premiere, thank you guys so much. Thank you, ZZ. Thank you, Seraphin. Thank you, Noptop. Everyone who donated. You guys rock. If you guys really want to help out and get your name at the bottom of the video, just like Spencer and Juan and all the crew, be sure to donate at madebylopro.com, and then you get your. Then Google doesn't get to take a cut, and it's the best way to support, and you get your name at the bottom of the video. So if you go to my website, madebylopro.com, here, I'll show you guys on my screen. Okay, yeah, test, we're still going. And then you click on this help me button, and you donate here. You can donate, I think you can donate 0.01 a penny.
So wait, are you in a different live chat now? Do I need
Yeah,
to get
we're in
out
a
of-
different live chat. Everybody go to the...
That's so confusing.
Is everyone leaving? Everyone, leave the premiere. Go to the after party. Okay, I don't know. Is anyone here? We got 8 people here. Oh, what's up? Okay. Guys, I'm not trying to beg right now, but let me go back to me. Okay, we're back on me. So, yeah, that's the best way to donate. You can donate a penny a month, and you get your name at the bottom of the screen. If it's a recurring donation, then you're part of LoPresti Army. Anyway, hi, everybody. What did you guys think of the video? I kind of pulled that one out of my butt. I've been sitting on those pictures forever. There was a couple of new pictures in that video, but most of them were pretty old. And when I built that collection in Lightroom, I went back all the way to July 2023. And I think some photos from 2023 were in the video. But I don't know. I still didn't finish pouring over the collection, making a selection. I really think I got enough for a photo book out of that work, guys. I mean, I want it to be better, but you always want it to be better. Anyway, how's it going? I'm probably going to archive some film in a sec. Check it out. Oh, it's right there next to my head. See, right here. We got film I got to cut up. I got all the supplies here, but for now, let's field any questions we got and talk to people. So we are so back, says Sweet Lou. What did Lou say? Listening to Fall of Troy, and you came on, and for a second I was like, wait, is this dude bumping Fall of Troy right now? Oh, so you thought I was listening to your music, dude? I don't even know Fall of Troy. I was never cool. I never listened to cool hardcore punk stuff. Anyway. Yo, yeah, Yorio, Sue, Owo, whatever. Thank you so much for joining. And yes, Nop, I am the guy from the video. I messed up. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was trying to link up OBS to YouTube, and it actually went live. I thought I was just clicking in and being like, oh, let's get this set up, make sure it's sending the data to YouTube, but it just went live right away. So I was like sitting here with a live stream blank screen while the premiere wrapped up. Is anyone still sitting in the premiere? It says there's 4 watching now. What are they doing there? Come on, come back, come to the show. Okay. Am I AI? Juan, yes, I am AI. Let me spit out my gum, guys. Give me a sec. Okay, I'm always chewing gum. I need something to do. I'm ADHD with my mouth. But Sarah, what did you think about pulling this video out of my butt?
Good, baby.
She says good, baby. Can you guys hear Sarah?
I think you have a lot of other videos you need to get done.
I do.
Giving
I got a lot of videos. You guys want to see the list? I mean, this list, I wrote this list months ago. I don't even know if it's still current.
And you need to design things.
Yes, I need to design
For a
shirts.
launch
Apparently, you guys
next
saw.
Friday.
I got. Okay, I mean, I got gig work to do too. I got a lot. I got to get done, guys. But
Oh yeah, we did get 2 requests for gigs in our
for gigs from
Parks people.
Okay, so yeah, we got a lot of big boy things to do. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Yeah, thank you so much, ZZ, for joining. ZZ was one of the people chilling here in the live stream before the premiere ended, so I'm glad I got you in there. Where are we at? After party. Where are the drinks? Hey, it's just the afternoon right now, and there's no alcohol in the house yet. I might go pick some up later, but I might be a good boy and wait till Friday. They've put in a ton of work on it, and you raised a ton of good questions and things. So, yeah, thanks, Justin. Yeah, I've been sitting on those pictures forever because I didn't know like the legality, and maybe I'm wrong. I kind of just asked ChatGPT and Google if I'm in the clear with those pictures. So hopefully they were right. Hopefully AI didn't steer me wrong. But yeah, I mean, by the way, that Got 'em shirt is on my website. So if you want to help me break the law, go buy that shirt on my website, madebylopro.com. Cool to see another emo kid around. Oh, Andre, you talking to Lou? I don't know if Lou's emo, dude. He's like based hardcore. I don't know. Well, let's go back to street photography. Here we are. Street photography, guys. Well, store photography. I don't know. I think that's a good title for the book, though. People shopping. Show us all the ideas. Okay, here we go. I got off track. I got a notebook here somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here's an old list in progress. Okay, here we go. Here's some of these I can cross off. Let's see. C41 development. Done. I have needs a sponsor on there. Never got a sponsor. Minolta 110. I did that one. Okay. Releno light repair. I did that. I did the DIY bi-post adapter. As you can tell, this is an old list. 4x5 Polaroid. Did I do that one? I think I did. Polaroid in the 4x5.
Yeah, the pulling it through, developing.
Yeah, that one turned into the Instax in a Polaroid camera, I guess. 4x5 sprockets, doing sprocket shots in a 4x5 camera. I want to do that. Ektachrome 4x5 DIY reversal. I've just been too lazy to do, because the DIY color reversal process where you re-expose the film after you do a black and white development with any black and white developer, then you take it out of the tank, re-expose it, and then you do color developer instead of using IIIx chemicals, and it just takes forever. So I want to, I have footage for that. I just haven't perfected it, and we'll get to that eventually. Yeah, infrared flash, Yoriosu. Is that how you say it? Yorisu Owo. Yeah, if you guys don't know, there's only like 2 people who have like made a name for themselves doing infrared flash photography, and I've done some rolls of it in Austin, Texas, and I'm working on figuring out how I can do better. But the only 2 people who've made a name for themselves are some Japanese guy. I can never remember his name because I'm not good with like Asian names, remembering them. I feel like my mic's a little hot. Anyway, and then the other guy is Ouija, Arthur Fellig. See, I can remember Western names. But there's a guy in Japan. Let me see if I can find him. We'll look him up together. Japan infrared flash. What was his name? Kohei Yoshiyuki. Okay, Kohei Yoshiyuki. Let's check it out. Let's do some screen share. Check. Okay, we're still on. Here's some stuff by Kohei Yoshiyuki. He hung out with perverts in the parks of Japan. You guys are seeing my screen, right? Okay. Because I guess that's what people in Japan would do. They would, so they have a Petapixel article about it in 2021, but I don't know who did these. I think this is somebody else. Okay, so yeah, let's look up Kohei Yoshiyuki. I think he ingratiated himself to, not AI, to all the perverts that would hang out in Japan and just fool around. Like, look, what's going on here? Oof, what's going on there? Perverts. And he would just use an infrared flash so he wasn't startling them when he was taking the picture at night in the parks in Japan. Yeah, creepy stuff, right? But I'm not trying to do creepy stuff like that. I'm trying to keep it cool. And the premise is like, hey, do you wish you had the balls like Gildan to go out there and take flash photos? But you're too much of a wuss. Well, do an infrared flash, bing bong. They won't know what hit them. So that's the idea for that. I've done some test rolls, but I think I'm going to sit on those pictures for now. I might have shown them in another live stream. I don't know. Wait, I think I confused them with another. Okay, we're talking. I would have pooped my butt, says Sweet Lou. This is a family channel. Yeah, ultimate stealth, man. That's what right now I'm at an impasse because, okay, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Whoa, control new, bing bong. No, we need here, we'll do that. Create, and then we'll go to screen. Okay, we're in Photoshop. We're just going to fill that in with that. So let me grab my little brushy poo. And so the impasse is this. There's like there's like wavelengths of light that go up. Up here is IR, down here is UV, and then this is all visible light. And like film has like a spectral sensitivity. It's like not really that sensitive in UV. Most films, they can see all like the different visible lights, and then they're not sensitive at all in IR. And like down here is like, okay, up here is like reds, and then down here is like blues, and then I don't know what's in the middle. You'd think it's purple, but it's like, it's like blue, then green, then like yellow and everything, and then it gets red and then infrared. The spectrum, like a rainbow. And then there's certain infrared films that have, the same sensitivity here in the visible spectrum, but then it extends more into infrared that we can't see. But it really bridges the gap, the stuff that's still available, like Rolly infrared here. I think it only goes to like 720 nanometers into the infrared range. And, you can still kind of see that. Like if you hold up an infrared filter to your eyeball. Here, I'll go get one. Ugh. Where's the flashlight, babe? You got it somewhere? Oh, yeah. So now this has turned into a totally different video, and I can't see what you guys are saying. But look, so here's an infrared filter. You guys shouldn't be able to see anything through it. Here, let me swap over to the Sony so I can see what you guys are seeing. And here's a flashlight. But you guys can see that, right? So still, there is some visible spectrum coming through here. And when I put this on a flash, there's still a dull red pulse that pops. So it's still noticeable. If I wanted to make it so it was totally invisible to the naked eye, then there wouldn't be enough light transmitting through this that the film is sensitive to. So if I put the cutoff up here, as you can see, the infrared film, it already fell off in its spectral sensitivity. And there were some other infrared films that extended that way farther, like Kodak HIE and FK, I think it is, was I think a German-made black and white film. But those aren't readily available, or they're too expensive these days. And they're all discontinued. So I feel like I'm at my limit of what I can do with analog. So I need to go digital. I need to get a full spectrum camera. I've been hounding the guy. Well, I kind of haven't done it in a while, but I have been hounding the people at LifePixel and Kalari Vision to see if I can get, sponsor me. Don't tell them, but I'd probably settle for just having them do a free conversion on my old Nikon D3300 because I don't use that anymore. But, I have found a Chinese listing for the filter to put on the sensor to replace the IR cut filter for like $38, but I'm still worried I'm going to brick the thing when I open it up. I don't want to have to do that. I'm not good at soldering. I'm not good with little pieces. I lose them. Anyway, okay, where did I miss you guys? Stealth, origami button. What are you guys talking about? From the band is my boy. Never listened to them. You should be doing creepy stuff. I'm not trying to do creepy stuff. I tried to not be a creep in that video I just put out. So, VOD for your video, lol. Yeah, maybe I should save this. It's going to be crappy, compressed, YouTube live, whatever. But I can just pull it from that, I guess. Not to suggest borrowing an idea from another YouTube photography channel, Attic Darkroom, but I'd be interested in seeing you try trichroming infrared. Oh, well, I guess, yeah. Well, where's my list? That's not on here because I just started doing that. I think I sent some I was talking to Lou. I was thinking about just going ahead and releasing that video, my infrared trichrome video. I've already got results, but I've only done it in 35 mil. I want to run this through my Mamiya M645 or through the Hasselblad. And then also I have some 4x5 sheets of infrared. So we're gonna go big. Anyway, this is my, speaking of infrared trichroming, this is my setup. I got a 77 millimeter R72 Hoya for the infrared spectrum. And, you know, the first test I did infrared for red channel. And then I did a green filter for the green channel and a blue filter for the blue channel. But I didn't like the results. And I saw some other people said, instead of doing infrared, green, blue, do infrared, then red for green and green for blue. And these are old Kokken filters. But, you know, I don't have, for the lenses I want to use, I kind of just have to hold it in front like that. And it's kind of a chore, and I've gotten my fingers in a lot of shots. But yeah, so it's coming soon, guys. Infrared, DIY aerochrome, 3 shots for 1. Yeah, but I got some other things I can cross off this list. Here's my other upcoming things. The Balda Super Pontura, I already did that, 90-year-old camera. Medium format triple threat. I do have some stuff for the Yashica. So I don't know if you guys remember, but when I first came out with my Mamiya M645 video or whatever, the Hasselblad, I was comparing it to my other medium formats. And I was like, let's do a triple threat. And so I've already done the standalone for the Hasselblad, a standalone for the Mamiya, and then I want to do a standalone for the Yashica, and then I'll pit them all against each other in another video. So right now I have some footage and rolls I've done through the Yashica. And then I have a bunch of vlog stuff like a Renaissance festival that was at the start of this year. Folk festival, some gigs I've done. Yeah. Selling my soul for photography. I've got footage for that. And then the Cameradactyl Master System, of course, which I went all the way to Albuquerque to go meet the Mr. Wizard, the Willy Wonka of analog. And I also got a full-on almost 3 hour, 2.5 hour interview with him, which I think I'm going to put out uncut. Don't tell him. A Las Vegas street photography POV. How to mix up D76 chemicals. A lot of stuff is in the works, guys, and a lot more that I got to work on. Let's see what else is on here. People I want to interview. Because I'm going to do more of that. What else? The rest of this. By the way, this is how I do my pickups. So when I do my videos, I record the talking head, like the whole script. I'm talking to the camera, and then I go through and I figure out what shots I need of stuff to illustrate. So I just watch the video again when it's just me talking to the camera the whole time, and I write a list of things I need to shoot, and then as I shoot it, I highlight it, and I'm done with that part. So, what else do I have in here? I think I have some film people that I need to do. Yeah, I know. I've been making everybody wait on the film people, but it's coming soon.
You have a bunch made.
I do. I have 5 episodes made.
He just wants to do more. So.
I want to do more. I want it to be 10 episodes a season. So
and that's why you guys are waiting.
That's why you're waiting, because I'm a freaking jerk. I'm sorry, okay? What do we got on here? So yeah, I need to figure out a character for Phoenix 2, Leica Monopan, Kentmere 200. I think I got an idea for Cat Labs. Yeah. Anyway, I don't want to show you the list because I don't want to spoil who we're getting, but those are people I want to figure out, so who knows if they're going to make it or not. Anyway, what do we got? It was nice. Thank you so much, Brock. Appreciate you, dude. Spencer says, very, very excited. Yeah, dude, a lot of stuff in the works, man. Don't get discouraged because I'm coming out with podcasts all the time. I'm still working on these big videos like today's video. I'm surprised I was able to make a full video out of what would have otherwise just been a slideshow, just over 100 photos of me being a creeper in a store, and then I just wrote a script for it, and it worked. Maybe X-ray. Oh, that reminds me, Spencer. Yeah, hopefully for Halloween. Bless you, babe.
Thank you.
I got some cool stuff in the freezer that Ivan Anderson Island Films. He put me on eBay. I bought it. It's old. It's even older than the Super IIIx. I got to run that through the camera and see if I can get that working for a Halloween video. What is it? I thought about doing that kind of photography in a Costco, and my wife drags me along. But if we get banned, I would fear for my life. Yeah, I do worry about getting banned from places that I'm doing it in. But people are going about their day. People are shopping. People aren't paying attention to you. I think that the hardest thing is when me and Sarah are shopping, and I'm dragging my ass because I'm out there shooting.
You're just dicking around.
She's
You're
like,
no, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
she's
get
like,
what
I
we
want to
need
get
do."
out of here. I want to finish shopping. I want to go home. And I'm just like, ooh, look at this weirdo. Click, 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 click. So yeah, I can be pretty annoying. Like the interview videos. I think it's such a good add-on to all your other. Thank you so much, Justin. Yeah. By the way, we got to figure out a time when you and me can jump on.
Oh, thanks, Lou.
What did Lou say?
Oh, bless me.
Yeah, bless Sarah. Which photo was your favorite from the episode? Oh, well, let's look. Let's open up Lightroom. Bring you guys over to screen. Check, check, check. Yeah, you still got me. I feel like the mic's too hot. What do you guys think? I'm going to turn it down a little bit more. Think. Check, 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 check. Okay. Now we're in Lightroom. By the way, a lot of good photos from Austin that made it into the video too, because I wanted to show the difference between what I do out in public and how I'm a little more brazen, and I'm not sneaky at all in the streets. I'm flashing you. I'm getting right up in your face. But a place, I don't know. No, I think I just think it necessitates being sneaky if you're going to go take those kind of pictures that you might not really be allowed to take, and you don't want to get kicked out, and you can't get up right in people's faces. But let's find that collection. Where is it? Ricoh shopping. I don't know. Let's go to the 5 stars. What do we got? I don't know. I really like this lady smiling. I think that one's really good. This guy, I actually used this picture to fool people on that whole thing where I was like, what's that film stock? If you guys haven't seen those reels, what's that Pokemon thing? And I made it look like film. I put it in a film border and I tricked everybody.
At United Way, we believe.
Sorry.
It's okay. If you need to do audio stuff, I can put on headphones.
I got to do video stuff, actually, but I need your help for it.
So, and I like this guy's face. It seems like a serene moment. There's some of these that seem like a serene moment. Let me see if I can find some of those. Some of them in HEB, I was like, whoa, man, look at that. Look at that lady. Look at that person. By the way, I did not take these photographs. These were all sent to me by an anonymous photographer. And so, that was all work of fiction, allegedly. Yeah, I really like this photo because she's, it seems like a serene moment, even though it's just somebody just normal, I really like it. That one says something to me. This one says something just like the deadpan stare. This guy is such a looking character. I think that's just a really good character shot. The shot of the guy sleeping, it's hard for me to pick just one. I think they're all good for different reasons. This is the only lady smiling. I only caught I said, oh, there's scowls and smiles, but really I only caught a couple of smiles. So, I don't know, but that one guy sleeping, where the heck is that? That's not it. It's hard for me to go through all these and find stuff. That was half the battle of putting together the episode, is just figuring out where all these pictures were that I wanted to put in certain spots. This lady looks real stately. I just love the way by the way, I did, it's not baked in. These are color photos, but I think they look a lot better with the mixed color light in black and white. So I just left them in black and white. And look, that's the best smile you get. The whole backlit look, looking up at them with those fluorescent tubes, it just makes natural leading lines. It looks cinematic. I know that's cringe to say, but whatever. Where's that guy sleeping? I don't even know. This guy, I snuck on this. Well, I allegedly snuck on this guy for a while. And then I caught him laughing. That one made it in the video. I don't know. It's hard to pick one favorite. I can't even see the one of the guy sleeping right now. I don't know. But there you go. It's just a non-answer. I like all of them for different reasons. Oh, this one's kind of a quiet one because look at how A lot of these are blurry, so I don't care though. But look at her. She's looking at that like real intensely. And then it says, "Be brave, little bear. Be brave." I think that means something to me. So some other ones like were pretty neat, like some of them in HEB. There's some of these I can't show you guys. That's why I'm not scrolling through the library feed, because I just can't show those to you. Where is that one? There's one in HEB that like makes me chuckle. Makes me go, haha. That one's a really good photo. Tack sharp. This guy looks like a train conductor. You know, I love that one. Where's the silly? Am I even in the right collection? I think so. Here we go. This lady, she's like, She's holding 2 packs of hot dogs. I think that's funny. And some old biddy with some hot dogs. I like that. Anyway. Okay, we're back. Anyway, what did I miss? What was your favorite? Bless you. Hit me up, dude. I'm in. Yeah, dude. Just especially now that I dropped this, I have some breathing room, Justin. So we'll figure it out, dude. We'll just pick a day and I pick a time. You're in Central Time too, right? So that should make it easier to coordinate. The GR is the perfect camera for the store. Yeah, man. It's pocketable. You can still shop. It's not in the way. Dan, the guitar man's here. Like a monochrome definitely needs to be dressed like a 1900s oil baron with a handle. Yeah. Leica, yeah. I wish I could have a Leica monochrome M11 like Mingo. Freaking cool, dude. I miss the days of being a young teen, says Spencer. I'd drag my camera into every nook and corner, wasn't worried about anything. 10 years later, and I'm freaked out about bringing my stuff out when it's cloudy. Yeah. But that's what's great about the Ricoh, you know? For a while, I was leaving it home, and I wasn't... You know, still, sometimes I leave home without it and don't really do much, but I really like it. I've gotten used to the 40 mil. Now I feel like I'm so used to shooting it that if I did go to a 28 mil equivalent, like the GR3, or if I got the GR4, which I don't think I'm going to because you get 2 extra megapixels and for not a lot of hullabaloo, I'd probably be shooting too wide. But maybe then I'd probably easily adapt because I'm more used to shooting wide anyway. They look great. Thank you so much, ZZ. That seems like it'd be stressful. Someone might catch you and make a fuss about why you're taking photos, but some of the best photos of the rare shots are... Yeah, I mean, it is a little stress. I think that's what makes, I've definitely missed a lot of shots and characters that I didn't have the balls enough to chase after because of the situation. You know, everyone's like, everyone's already like taking up their space in the aisle. And allegedly, and they're hyper aware of you butting in on them, and I don't know. It's easy to not get much, to go out and just get a bunch of blurry photos, or so I've heard, allegedly, because I didn't really take any of those. Okay, well I get you, Justin. That's cool. Glizzy Goblin, yeah, that's what that old lady was doing. The lines on Train Conductor Man are really good. Thank you so much, Spencer. But yeah, I guess I should start archiving some film. Babe, if you need the room, I can cut the live stream. I mean, if you need to
I'm fine.
make noise and whatnot. Okay. Well, guess what, boys? I have permission. I have permission to keep on streaming. Yeah, let me know what else is going on, guys. And remember, you can donate at madebylopro.com. You can go to madebylopro.com. Got to show you guys one more time. You can go to my website, madebylopro.com. That's MADEBYLOPRO.com, and you can donate here to get your name at the bottom of the screen of the videos. You can send film and stuff to this P.O. box, and it doesn't have to be these pre-required amounts. And you can also go to my shop and buy stuff like the Got 'em shirt. Got him! Yep, but don't really buy that because then I'll be breaking the law because I didn't get a model release from that guy. But yeah, so you can go ahead. It's actually live if you want to give me $42,069.99. But I have cheaper things like my Eternal Gratitude. Maybe one day I'll spool up more Super Double X, and I have stickers and trash can bangers. But you guys aren't here for that. Okay, let's start archiving some film and see where we're at. I just noticed the shirt now. You better not have gotten arrested for taking street photos in the no photography zone. Well, we'll see. You got to watch to find out, man. I don't want to spoil it for you if you didn't watch the video yet. So let's archive some film. I know, right, dude? I mean, the right. I mean, it's a one of a kind. It's going to be a one of a kind shirt. Nobody else is going to have the Godim shirt. So I think that's a steal, honestly. I might put it on sale for, I might take a couple of bucks off. We'll see. Let's get set up here for the archiving. Got to clear my desk. It's a mess. Get the Ricoh off of there. Dun, dun. What a flex. Mine's in a trash can. Brock, come on. You really put it in a trash can, dude? Like you just rolled up and put it in a trash can banger film capsule? What are you doing, man? You gotta keep it organized, or else Gildan's gonna be like, we're never gonna be best friends. Oh my god. Oh crap, I broke the mic. Okay, let's get to it, guys. Gotta set up my situation. Move the infrared filter. Crap, I'm such a slob. There's a little echo in the mic. Is that just the computer playing the stream, or maybe Sarah's keyboard mic? Oh yeah, you guys are probably hearing Sarah typing right now because she's got a mic so we can hear her talking. But she's working,
Sorry, is it annoying?
She said, "Is it annoying? Do you guys like hearing Sarah's clicky clacking or no? Do you guys hate it?" Okay, I got my light table here. This is my setup for archiving. I just get the PhotoMine light table. Not sponsored, but I'm open to it, even though it's not a good scanning light source, even though that's what they market it for. Then I plug it into my computer to get it powered with a micro USB cable. Yeesh, that's how you know how old this is. I bet you the new models have USB-C. There we go. That goes over there. Bing, bong, bing. And now we got light. Where's my skizzers? Then I got
60,
scissors.
70 words a minute good? I feel like that's not fast enough.
I can hear her type. Yeah, she types pretty good. She's a quicken. She's a quick one over here. She can keep up with my word vomit. So that's how you know she's a keeper. Okay, we're all set up. We got our microfibers. But I do gotta pee. So you want to entertain them for a sec?
I was about to get up and...
What were you gonna do? Well, okay. Well, you guys want puppy cam? Oh wait a sec. Let me show you guys something. Beanie, come here. Beanie, come here. Up. Come here. Up. Hey, check this out. My mom gave her dog Beanie a new haircut. Can you guys see him? Look, this is Beanie. Usually he is very fluffy. Can you guys even see him? I know he's dark. He's hard to see. Oh, there he is. He's growling at me. He hates getting manhandled. Okay. Yeah, I'll give you guys puppy cam. And then I'll go pee and come right back, and you guys can watch the puppy or something. I don't know. Let me see what you guys see. Pull up OBS. There's puppy right there. Okay, guys, watch the dog. I'll be right back. I hope Sarah remembered to take her mic off before going to the bathroom. Okay. Anyway, did you remember to turn your mic off?
I took it off.
Oh, good. Okay, so that was me making noise.
Did you bring your microphone to pee?
No, because I got my microphones here, so I didn't bring mine to pee. Okay, so now that I've peed, I can have more liquid, and we can get to archiving. Let me give you guys a little better view of what's going on over here, because I need to get all this stuff in here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We got 17 real homies that want to watch me cut film and, talk gibberish for hours, I guess. So you guys are the real ones. Sorry for the less than professional, program tonight. You know, I don't have any segments planned or whatever. We're just gonna cut film and hang loose and be cool, bruh. Be cool.
Lanky Lime says we need to see Nick with a mullet.
No.
Actually, and you know what? I know that there's a reason why we won't do that, but like, I would love to see that too.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. Sarah has voted. She would love to see it. Trying to get you guys a little bit better view with, like, you know, my head and the film action going on at the same time. Okay, there we go. We got you the wide angle. By the way, I wasn't lying. I did work at Walmart. I was the dude. I don't know if they still do it, but they let you like put whatever you want on the name tags. And I was, you know, I remember my first time watching The Big Lebowski, you know. Anyway, okay. We're almost all set up over here, guys. Sorry for the delay. I know you guys are itching. You're like, cut the film! Shut up, cut the film!
What are you even cutting? What is the film?
I think it's the infrared trichromes. So, you know, little teaser going on. What did I miss? There's a little echo. We're talking about the keyboard. Oh, yeah, trash bag got 100. Whoa, dang, Brock. You don't care about archiving or organization. I think I also currently archive my newer negatives. Sometimes I leave mine hanging for months. That's what I did last time before we did the archiving live. Soft launch over AMSMR. Sarah's like, oh, listen to my girl fingers touching buttons.
I have a clacky keyboard.
Mercedes. Anyway, I don't know. Okay, sweet. Sarah should be playing Doom Eternal right now, so we can hear that sort of keyboard movement. Yeah, Sarah doesn't know about that WASD. Doesn't matter what I'm doing in Premiere, whatever. I'm WASD all day because it's ingrained into my gamer brain, which luckily I have shirked that addiction, and now I am a content social media addict. Typing joke, ayo. Take us with you. Sorry, no, I'm not taking you to pee-pee land. We're already back, Sarah, or puppy cam. Good boy. Looks like the softest dog I've ever seen in my life. Justin, he was softer. He had more hair, but he just got shaved. It's the first time we've actually been able to see the shape of his tail. Okay, we got a piece of film. And we're back. You can see Nick with a mullet. We're already there. What's your dog doing? My dog's chilling. Hey, now that he's gone, we can all talk about stuff and things. Crap. Yeah, I'm back, Brock. Can't get one over on me. Which way is... I feel like this is backwards. No, it's just... I'm always wigged out because with bulk-loaded film, the numbers start at like 40 and go up. So up to 45. I guess you can fit 45 shots in a canister if you're a freakazoid. But yeah, this is bulk-loaded Rolly infrared for 35 mil. I bought 100 feet of it. And I have 25 sheets of 4x5, so we're going to get around to that eventually. Why didn't you bring your microphone to the back? Because I'm a moral person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got to keep these in groups of 3, so I got to cut off the original fuck up. And put that down in the basement of the archive sleeve. Okay, what are we at? Immediately, 70K subs. Whoa, who got 70K subs? Where am I? I'm skipping ahead.
That would be amazing if you just had that many.
I would love to have 70. I would love to have 1 million, but I'd settle for 70K pretty quick. Looks like the softest. This is my new haircut. It was. Let me see Nick with a mullet. I already got there. Sorry, I keep going back, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh man, I don't want to cut it. I should have freaking. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that a repeat one or what? Fuck. Because there's like a super sliver of a gap there. So if I cut that, oh my God, I'm an idiot. I should just cut it here and then cut that one off too. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Have a single shot because I'm an idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I always got to count it again for a sanity check because I'm kind of dumb sometimes. You know, if you just get on autopilot and you don't think... Have you guys ever like been like, holy, I'm home already? I don't remember driving at all. You know, that's always kind of scary, right? So yeah, these are infrared trichromes. They're like triplicate. Here, I'll show. Pull the camera over, show you guys. See, so there's like 3 shots of that tree. There was another one because I messed up the exposure on the first one, and then there's 3 shots of this scene. Anyway, you guys can't see too good because this isn't a macro lens. Oh, I'm a dingus. Why does everyone want to hear me pee? That's what I don't get. You guys are weird. Let's bring the mic. Yeah, Lou does always, he's the master of bringing the mic into the bathroom. Everybody go watch the interview with Sweet Lou. Me and Lou talk for over an hour in our podcast together. I think I cut it down to like 50 minutes though, just, you know, without all the dead air and stuff we can't air. Let me know if you guys want to subscribe to see all the behind the scenes, you know, cancelable based talk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go.
ZZ Man says, Mami Amigos collab when? ? Are they still ghosting you? I left a comment under one of their vids and Grainy Days liked it.
Oh, what did you say? Something about me?
No, I think he just left a comment.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Not everything is about
Everything's
you.
about me. I'm the one on the screen right now.
Bye, Lou. Have a good day.
See you, Lou. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you hanging out.
So I'm curious, what is this UFX 400 that Brock's talking about?
Wait, what?
I ordered 100 feet, a UFX 400 last week. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. It's my favorite black and white and super cheap.
UFX. I've never heard of it. Where are
Brock,
we at?
send us more information because I need something to replace not being able to have XX.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. For the newbies, Dan the Guitar Man says, what does archiving do? Let me show you. So, you know, after you're done developing, I have a whole video about it, but after you're done developing and scanning your film, you need to put it somewhere. And if you just put it in a shoebox, that's fine. But, you know, say one day you build a dark room and you want to find your pictures, or say one day your hard drives all crash and you want to rescan your pictures. Well, you're just going to start pulling out one strip at a time? No, that's annoying. So I archive it like this so that I like label it so I can find it and I can cross-reference. So if I pull up Lightroom and I look for scans of pictures that one day I'll want to print in the darkroom, I can find that exact piece of film, pull it out, put it in an enlarger, and make a print. Because it's all logged. It says who took the shot. I write on a little strip. So it's either my roll or Sarah's roll. And then I say what kind of film it is, where we were when we took it. And then I put the date that I scanned it, because it takes me a while to shoot some rolls of film. So I can't necessarily put the date that I shot the pictures on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. We're at the 6th frame. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Where was I at? What, Justin, what were you talking about with immediately 70K subs?
My ASMR channel.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, oh, does he have the secret sauce? Is he the new YouTube guru? Justin Allen. Negative influence with Justin Allen. 70K subs. You can do both gaming and social media, says Lou, but I don't know. You should have, I don't know, man. I would just get so anxious. The last game I got hooked on was No Man's Sky, because I saw how much they made it better. And I was just wasting so much time and not doing much of anything. So, you know, then I started doing social media content, and that's why I'm able to make as much stuff as I am, because I'm not wasting time video gaming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's the 6th frame. And snip. Okay, yeah, okay. I see what never mind. I'm skipping up. I'm seeing where Justin confirmed what the hell he was talking about. Roll them up in a ball and put them in a drawer. Lou, you're trying to give me agita over here. Mi amigos, class win. ZZ. Well,
Photo warehouse? Is that the... What is
Where
this?
was I?
What am I...
Told them to do a collab. ZZ, you told them to collab with me? I appreciate you, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know, man. Because he hasn't I haven't.
He's
kept-
too busy hanging out with Trevor Wisecup.
Yeah, he posted a story with Trevor
Fancy.
Wisecup. Have you guys heard of all the drama with Wisecup? He does not seem like a very cool guy. And you know, I'm usually one that can separate the art from the artist. But you know, I feel like I get mad ick watching all these street photographers that seem pretentious, even the greats like Meyerowitz and stuff like that, and like just hearing them talk, I'm just like, ew, all you do is push a button, dude, and you're trying to act like you're some fucking big important guy, like everyone bow down to me, hang me up, fucking sell my prints for thousands and
And this
thousands
is why
of
Nick
dollars.
and I are never going to be able to do anything with our actual photography.
Yeah, because I'm burning the bridges that haven't been built yet. The industry's gonna hate me. So I guess this is gonna be a conspiracy channel eventually. But yeah, I get the ick from people who think they're too important. And watching his Trevor's Polly B, I was like, he gave his motivations, and like I remember one part when he was saying like one of his motivations was he wants to be at the table with all the important people and do this and that. And I'm like, that just seemed kind of wrong to me. It's like, you know, okay, whatever. What is wrong? Art is all subjective, and your motivations can be whatever you want. But as you know, this video is an example that I just put out. I'm like, I want to take pictures because I want to take pictures. So I'm taking pictures while I'm in the store and doing whatever I can. And I don't take it for granted like maybe you would if you lived in the biggest city on planet Earth, other than Tokyo, I guess. You know,
By the way,
street photography mecca.
women street photographers just opened up their new show.
In Austin?
In New York. They're for entries, I should have said.
For entries. So if any of you are ladies, which I doubt it because I've seen the statistics in the back end, Women Street Photography is doing an open call, I guess, for work.
Yeah.
It's an organization to celebrate women in this very masculine field. Okay, next roll. Archive, cut it up. So this is the first half. You just make sure to cut it up without cutting any of your pictures. You put it in plastic sleeves, and then you label it afterwards. This roll had been waiting in my freezer to get developed for over a year. I shot this in February 2024, and I finally developed it. And then this is when my system of labeling the archive sheets by the date that I scan them kind of falls apart, because if you sit on a roll forever, and now I'm like, should I put this in the 2024 binder or the 2025? You know, I could backdate the file, the folder on Lightroom and stuff, but whatever. I've got OCD with this stuff. Okay, bye chat, said Lou. Where are we at? Chris Card. Hey man, appreciate all the support, Chris. Brock says Photo Warehouse, Ultrafine Extreme 400.
I already found it and emailed it to you.
In like 2000, and just came back out this year. Nobody talks about it. It's my fave. Oh, that sounds cool, dude. I'd like to check it out.
I emailed you the link already.
Yeah, Sarah sent me the link. She's on top of it. I also want to try like Burger Pankro. I want to try that ADOX CHS 50, whatever this, I think it's the same stuff that they call like a monopan now, but I want to get it cheaper than that. The ultimate YouTube guru, but I'm in comments. It's okay, Justin. We're all trying our best. That's what I'm doing. Done is better than perfect. That's why I'm just trying to put out a bunch of podcasts and yada yada. Bing bong. So there you go. That's it. Okay. Did I get rid of the echo? I just turned down the Rode mic because I saw that my voice was activating it. So hopefully it sounds better now. Okay, let's cut up this next roll.
Double X right
1,
here.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Kodak 5222, double X, 100-foot roll.
For how much?
250,
For how much?
$139.95.
Well, I mean, that sounds fine. And yeah, there's people that are selling 100-foot rolls of double X, but I just miss being able to buy. That was the most cost-effective way, is getting it direct from Kodak, getting 400 feet of it for 300 some odd bucks. So if you're buying 100 feet for over $100, that's less cost efficient than 400 feet for a little over $300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Cheaper than I've never bulk rolled Tri-X. Yeah. So I mean, maybe we'll go ahead and get ourselves a 100-foot roll because we miss shooting.
Cheaper than HP5.
HP5 is I think that was the last thing we bulk rolled other than Rolly infrared. 1, 2,
What
3,
is
4,
this?
5, 6.
LoPresti vintage Kodak. See, this is why we need to figure out how I can have my screen going.
Sarah,
Vintage Kodak 5244 35 millimeter. Motion picture ECN2 process slow speed. What is that?
Sarah is just geeking. Are you on eBay right now? Or are you on this
No, I'm on this website
that Brock told you
suggested.
about? What was it called again? Unique Photo Warehouse?
Just go to your email.
Okay, guys, here we're going to go. We're taking a break from archiving really quick. Let's go to my screen. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to show you my email. So I'll go to my email first, pull it up, and then I'll show you my
It's
screen.
the business account. I think I sent it to you.
Sarah Tucci sending me things.
Okay, so that's the actual thing. But if you go to
Sending me
photography
things.
and then go to bulk film loading supplies.
Here we are, guys. Okay, so yeah, this is the film. Wow, $72 for 100 feet. That seems like a decent deal. Ultra fine. I'll have to check it out. UXF. I wonder what it is. I wonder who makes it. Okay, so you said go to photography, bulk loading supplies.
Yeah.
Where was that? Bulk. Oh, black and white. Bulk film loading supplies. There we go. 35 millimeter 100 foot films for reloading. There we go.
Like what is ultrafine finesse 100 and 400?
Yeah, here we go. We got XXX, ultrafine finesse. Yeah, I don't know. Are you guys familiar with these? I've seen these boxes, the Modi picks on eBay, all over the place. They have They have 250D. They have 50D. Guys, I really need to get some. I need to get some Cinestill-ish 50D. Anything with the remjet removed because I don't have any. I don't have any remjetless film except for like a roll or two of 800T in 120. But I want to do some stuff with 35 mil with some 50D. There's some fun infrared stuff that I've seen on Reddit.
Sent you some images on Instagram that he took with it
Okay.
and how sharp it is. I'm not gonna lie, like some of my favorite photos are that super expired HP5 from high school. All the
Yeah.
articulation, like,
We should
I
buy
love
some.
that.
We got tons of expired film. I got to start shooting with it. Okay, let's go back to me. Brock sent some stuff. Brock, I'm going to pull up the stuff you sent me. Let's see. If you guys want me to pull up anything in the live stream, go ahead and send me a DM and I'll pull it up in the stream. Okay, here we go. Brock sent some photos. Brock, here we go. Send me some screenshots. Let's see these pictures. I don't want to but if I share this, then we're going to see your DMs. Anyway, I don't want to dox him, so I guess I can't share it. But the pictures look good. Looks really fine, with Instagram DM, compression. Okay, if you guys want me to pull up anything on the stream, email it to me at hello@madebylopro.com. Then I'll pull it up.
Maybe your video is blurry. It's focusing on behind you.
Or is it focusing on the microphone? Here we go. Here I am. Look at me. Camera, look at me. This is what autofocus does. It goes crazy because there's a lot of high contrasty things around me. What is going on? There, now I am focused, kind of. Here we are. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, it looked like a lot of cool stuff on that website. What was it called? It was called Photo Warehouse, ultrafineonline.com. Yeah, so that kind of reminds me. I've been wanting to play around with Diafine and some other developers that might help me get better pictures out of pushed films. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I feel like there was a lot of stuff you missed on here.
On what? On the Photo Warehouse?
Chat.
In the chat? Okay, well,
Let me read you.
I'm trying to keep up with it.
Grainrot said, I just got 5 rolls of UFE. Haven't shot it. Excited to see what it does.
I have no idea what UFE is.
I think that's the ultrafine extreme that Brock was.
Oh, I thought it was UFX. UFX sounds better than UFE. That sounds like UAE, Dubai. Dubai
Micah
chocolate
said,
labubu.
I had to stop shooting XXX because it felt like my lab was overdeveloping.
Yeah, that's a shame, dude. XXX seems. I love it. We've pushed it. I think we've pushed it all the way up to 3,200 and gotten usable results. Yeah, it's real crunchy.
My lab never overdevelops. He just gets drunk in live streams.
Yeah.
Developing my film.
Yeah. I am Sarah's lab. She is so blessed to have me. I've only ruined like 1 or 2 of her roles in the out of the hundreds we've shot together. So the couple that shoots together, schmoops together.
Snap Diddley. Are the 400 rolls from B&H marked up? I thought about buying one before they're gone.
What do they have on B&H 400 foot? Like I remember when I did my video on 500T, there was a roll of 250D still on there, like of 400 feet, and that was like, after Kodak banned everybody. Vision 3 35 millimeter, at least, because I feel like that's all they had on there. Are you looking it up, babe?
No.
I'll bring you guys with me. Here we are. We're at B&H. Closed for Yom Kippur. So you can't buy anything until tomorrow. Sorry, that's one thing about B&H. They're too religious, these guys. But you know what? Religion usually infers that you're a good person. Usually. Okay. So film number of exposures. Here we go. 100 feet.
Baby, you might have to. Somebody's asking for the email in the chat, and I've posted it twice now, but it's not showing up on my other screen. So,
Okay. Here we go.
And I don't know why I can't comment in this account.
Maybe, are you guys seeing that? That's my email. hello@madebylopro.com. So you can email that there. Send it to me and then shout out in the chat or super chat, and then I'll definitely notice it, and then we'll pull it up on screen, and we'll do a little, we can do a photo critique if you want. Yeah, send me anything you want me to tear apart and ruin your hopes and dreams of being a good. I'm just kidding. I'm nice. I don't bite. I just eat a lot of peanuts. That's the only thing I bite. Okay, what else? I had to stop.
There we go. Now that's weird.
Drying the film and then shooting it. Hey, that's cool, Justin. Trying experience with removing remjet, drying the film. I would like to be able to figure that out myself, because apparently you can get some 50D, like at least 100 feet or so, for a pretty reasonable price. But I saw a Reddit post that I really want to try doing a video about that involves using a remjetless, Vision 350D, aka Cinestill 50D or Reflex 50D, whoever else does it. So I would love to get my hands on a decent amount of that to combine with some other stuff to do something pretty cool that I think would be pretty cool, and you guys would want to watch, and you guys would be like, Nick's pretty cool.
Baby, we're just looking at your analytics.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were looking at me. Guys, stop looking at my analytics. Nah, don't look at my analytics. I'm not that analytic. I'm sorry that, if one day I'll be able to hire Sarah to run the live stream for me. If I could probably just get OBS on her screen and run a cable to her computer, and then she could do all the screen sharing stuff and comment reading, but she's also working. So, yeah, by the way, I hope they're not watching. But she is working, so if they are watching, know that she's not dicking around. Huh. Here we are again with some film. Dun. This is some more Rolly infrared, and on it there is a cactus. Cactus. Yes, cactus from Saguaro National Park. Okay. What are we at? I had to stop. We got there. We already saw that. I have yet to shoot anything under 100 ISO. The market sans 50D seems to be pretty limited when it comes to color film. Yeah, slow speed can be fun if you want to embrace the whole shooting wide open thing, And, I was able to shoot a lot of film rated at ISO 1 with the Super XXX and my that expired Ektachrome I shot at ISO 3. It's pretty fun. Yeah, Micah, just send me an email or anything and let me know, Well, yeah, if you want, we can review pictures. I'll pull it up on the screen. What's the email? Okay, we already got that. Yes, test. Heck yeah, I shot an email. Oh, okay, snap. We'll check it out. Let me just make this first cut. Okay, Snap Diddley is the bravest, has entered the chat. Let me get this film over there so I don't get my sweaty armpit hair all over it. Okay, let me check out my email, and then I'll pull up the screen. Take off the gloves. Gloves are coming off for this photo review, guys. It's not coming through. I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Are you lying? Is it spam? All mail. Park Mobile. Where's the spam? Here we go. Spam. No, I see some Russian guy. It should be getting forwarded. Maybe let me check out the other inbox. Oh, here we go. Okay, we got a photo, guys. Okay, I'm going to download it. Okay, let me get out of all of that stuff. Nobody needs to see my email address and all that. Pull it up. Bing, bong, boom. Zoom in. And go to the screen. Here we go. Okay, this is a photo from Snap Diddley. That's a pretty cool moment, man. It looks frenetic. I like the motion. You know, I think maturing as a photographer is realizing that sharpness, resolution isn't everything. So, you know, one thing that immediately jumps out to me, other than the scene as a whole, around a corner, it's like, you know, that kind of thing, passing something that might be illicit. You know, it's probably legal everywhere nowadays. But, and he's got the drug hoodie on. Raise your hand in the chat if you had a drug hoodie. I had one of those, but I've never done drugs. Oh my God. And then I just made the connection that it says drugs up there in the corner. So this picture's got a lot of things going for it. The drug hoodie, the drugs. Good things come in threes. And one person, two person, three person, and the energy of it, you know. He is not as in motion as this guy. So, you know, he's sharp enough for this scene. The background's all in focus, a lot of depth of field. I love it. The tones are all there, the light's there. Even the shape of like the sun spilling through on the street kind of just frames things up and gives good contrast to his body down here at the bottom of the screen. And you know what? Is she doing drugs over there in the background? What is she up to? I would love to see a higher resolution one, guys. If you guys, I mean, because this is only a couple kilobytes. So, by the way, don't send me any viruses. But she's smoking a stogie. She's smoking a soldier over there. Yeah, epic shot, dude. You know, there's only some things that could make this better. Is like, you know, the light is okay here, but like I don't mind the motion blur. Maybe I would like the shot even better if I saw a high res and could peep the grain or whatever. But you know, so the only things that I feel like could detract from it is just like the tonal contrast between the left dude and the stuff back here. You know, I feel like it's okay, but I feel like he could pop more. So just more dramatic lighting. But, you know, we're always capturing things where they are. So you captured the best thing you could here at this time of this scene, and it's an amazing shot. Were you a hunter or a fisher? Were you waiting with this drugs thing to catch people doing drugs? Do you know these guys? Is this staged? Or did you just walk on by and see this happening and you're like, whoa, fucking drugs? Now, somebody's freaking blowing up my phone. Anyway, epic shot, Snap Diddley. Love it. Yeah, great frame, dude. Oh my God, and look. You know what? This is a great photo, and it says photo over here on the side, photo. So is that like it says photo beauty. So is that like a Walgreens? It says drugs. So anyway, Diddley, you rock, dude. Everybody, shout out to Diddley in the chat, guys. That was awesome. Where was the? Here's the chat. Okay. I don't know. Where were we at? Cigarette counts as drugs. Little blue lady. Yeah. I walked ass backwards into this scene. The pharmacy in the background wasn't planned at all. Got real lucky. Yeah, dude, that is a great shot, Snap. Yeah, anybody, while I'm cutting up this film, feel free to send me stuff. We've already passed over an hour on the stream, so I don't know how much longer I'm going to have steam. I am starting to run out of motivation here because, you know, I'm jonesing for chewing my nicotine gum, and I can't do that on the chat because you guys are just going to hear the whole time, and that's annoying, and this isn't an ASMR channel. Okay. Yeah, so send anything you want, ask anything. But yeah, Snap Diddley, you rock, dude. Everyone show some love to him. Do you got an Instagram to shout out? Snap Diddley. Feel free to put that in the chat. We'll check it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like Brock sent something new. So we're gonna go check that out in a sec. There's one cut. Let me just finish cutting this roll. This one's really curled. Look at this. It's been in the camera. It was in the camera for a while. I started this roll in April and just got around to finishing it and developing it for the trichrome infrared episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I don't know if that would have anything to do with why it's so curled, because I don't think all my Rolly infrared is this curled. It's not even sitting flat on the table. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got some pictures here from White Sands, New Mexico. We got some pictures here from Saguaro National Park. If you guys have ever been to White Sands, you might see that. I can't see. I always got to. This is why I need 2 screens. Can you guys see that? These little bench things here. Let me see if you could see the emulsion side. It almost looks like a positive if you hit the right light. I don't know. White Sands is pretty cool. Go check. You should check it out. It's like another planet. It's cool. New Mexico. It's where it's where Oppenheimer was filmed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have you guys seen Oppenheimer? And I talk about that in my book. We Have Issues, chapter 69. Yeah, I think I just had a stroke. I'm going to make my mustache fall off.
Anybody else obsessed with Adam Ray?
Yeah. Raise your hand in the chat if the internet is bringing you down, if all you're getting lately is end times, bad stuff. I mean, you guys might have seen it if you were here for the premiere, but I talk that conspiracy stuff, and that's really all our feed is, just like everything is fake and not cool. All the bad people in the world are doing bad things. A lot of bad stuff's happening on this planet, and the only thing that's bringing us joy lately is Kill Tony and Adam Ray.
But mostly Adam Ray.
Mostly Adam Ray, because Kill Tony can be a little much sometimes. But yeah, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or maybe I'm just saying that so I don't get canceled. Anyway, yeah, Adam Ray, he's hilarious. So many good characters. If you guys like Adam Ray, who's your favorite? Who's your favorite impression he does? He did a pretty good Tony Hinchcliffe on that one episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He does a great Biden. He does a great Dr. Phil. He's got Jeremy. And then Elaine, I think, is that lady he's doing stuff as now? I don't even know. But I want to be the Adam Ray of being me. That's what I want to be. I want to be the Maddie Matheson of being Adam Ray of being me. See, it's good to have heroes and look up to people and be inspired, even outside of your niche. I could sit here and be like, I want to be the next Rainy Days. I want to be the next Ansel Adams, something in my niche, film photography. That's all I care about. That's my whole personality, is film photography. And if I ever do anything else, then everyone's going to unsubscribe and not like my videos. And then I'm not going to be big and important.
Did you see,
in the
Negative Influence sent you pictures?
No, not yet. Okay, let me
Micah sent some. Brock sent some.
Okay, we're gonna get to it in a sec. Let me just finish putting these together. Look at how curly these are, though. Not laying flat at all. And I got all the emulsion sides facing up, so I got to flip them and get them in here. Yeah, let me just sleeve up these, and then we'll flip over to my inbox, and we'll check out all the submissions. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I can't believe there's 20 soldiers in here. By the way, if you guys got any change to spare, even 50 cents a month, go to madebylopro.com. Give what you can. If it's a recurring donation, you get your name at the bottom of the big videos. And I can probably figure out a thing where I overlay it on OBS. I should start doing that and be like, yo, here's the freaking LoPresti army. And then I might start coming up with perks, like let them be moderators or whatever in the lives.
We need to do a Patreon.
I don't know about Patreon. I don't know. Maybe I should swap over, because everyone knows how to do that. Nobody wants to, give to some random sketchy Nick LoPresti website, because it's weird. This isn't my app. I don't trust it. This isn't Apple Pay. Do you take Klarna? Does Nick take Klarna? No, pay now, not later. Okay. Yeah, a lot of funky stuff going on right now. Okay. Let's find our submissions. Go to my business inbox. Hello at Made by LoPro because I'm professional. Wow. Okay, Brock got in first. Okay. Let's check this out. Bing, bong, bing, bong. Downloading them all. I hope you didn't embed any viruses. Oh, I accidentally clicked the AI button. Now it's going to know who we are, where we are, what we're doing at all times. Okay. Screen. Here we are. Okay, we're at my screen. And Brock submitted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that? Why did you just took a picture of the negative? Is that from the email? Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what you want me to invert it in Negative Lab Pro? Okay, let's check it out. Here we go. Image number 1. This is that ultrafine stuff. Does look pretty good. Looks like film grain. Nice tonalities. Sorry for the back and forth. Yeah, I like it, man. Looks like it's got a lot of latitude. Sharp. We got some cool person on a rice rocket, whatever you call him. I haven't hit my midlife crisis yet, so hopefully that means I'm going to live for a while and I'm not going to get a motorcycle. Let the goo goo. I like it. It's a nice frame, simple elements, minimalistic. You get some nice graphical advertisements up there. A lonely mailbox that's been defaced with the G-face, MIA. And you know, it's a nice shape with the geometry of all that being like a tic-tac-toe here going on. And then just this little sad, limb, this little sad dead bush on the ground. Looks like it got tired of waiting for this mailbox to do what it's supposed to do and not, and get cleaned up by the post office. Do we got you in a reflection over here, Brock? Nope. You sneaky little turd. Sneaky little turd, you.
Jeez.
I'm just kidding.
Nice to
I'm
people.
being nice. That's not mean. Okay, and then we got the negatives to prove he's got the receipts. This is Ultrafine Extreme 400 ISO. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've never heard of it. Who makes it? Somebody said FOMA something? FOMA reversal? That's a nice shot. Taking pictures of cameras. I feel like that's all I do these days as a camera photo YouTuber. Yashica 44. Is that the one that shoots like 127 film or something like that? But yeah, I like the tonality here. It looks like you didn't blow anything out. You didn't crush too much shadows. You got a lot of depth of field here. Looks like you're able to stop down enough, but still enough separation to make that Yashica pop out. Is it Yashica or Yashica? Yashica. I never know. But yeah, a lot of detail for something small. What kind of lens was this on, man? Up. You didn't check the gate. You didn't. Look at you. I caught you, Brock. There's a freaking hair there. It looks like a short and curly. And then, ooh. That's some nice texture. You got some sharpness going on here, man. Yeah, I like it. It seems like you can really pixel peep this grain. It's really sharp. I like the shape of it, but it stands out. So even when you're zoomed all the way out, I don't know, this one maybe not, because is this a medium format one? Because you got a square frame. So it seems a little more fine here, but going back, you can see the frame when you're all the way, you can see the grain when you're all the way zoomed out. So I like it. And then we're back to druggy snap diddly. But Brock, heck yeah, dude. That's some good stuff. Okay, back on me. Let's catch up with the chat and see what we're missing. Everyone, applaud Brock for jumping on the critique. I sent a mail. It's in the Italian Alps. Ooh, ZZ Man might be up next. The Italian Alps.
Negative Influence said he sent Seattle Filmworks 200.
Yeah, we'll see who's next. Seattle Filmworks. Okay, I think I have some of that stuff in the film freezer. Well, I appreciate you sharing the love of Ultrafine, Brock. It was some nice creative examples of the film stock. It's pretty cool. I have no idea about it. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm all caught up pretty much. Could be a bunch of tech tubers like Float Plane. Well, you know what? I do like Linus. He is kind of screamy, you know, and I have heard things about him that, you know, like that Louis Rossman guy, he doesn't like him. So I don't know. I try to be me. I try not to be a sellout. Hopefully it keeps working. Okay, let's go back to the inbox. Here we go. Let's see what's next. Next is Justin Allen of Negative Influence. So we got 2 photos. And he said this is Seattle Filmworks 200, which is a discontinued film. I don't know who made it. It was just packaged as Seattle Filmworks. They have a very distinctive canister if you've ever seen it on eBay. It's got like a red label. Did I get both of them downloaded? F5. Refresh. There we go. Okay. Italian Alps, dude. You went all the way to the Alps? Was that you said that, Justin? I said you Seattle. No, somebody else said the Italian Alps. Okay. Never mind. So I don't know where we are, Justin. Fill in the gaps if you want, but here we go. We're going to pull up. Oh, that's the drug photo. Sorry. Snap Diddley. I really like that photo. Okay. Going to the screen. Hello. We're in the universe of all necks. Here we go. Okay. So this is a pretty cool, the cool muted color palette, or kind of like color shifty. I don't know what it is if you edited these colors at all, but it definitely like screams expired film. You know, that's some nice grain there. Yeah, those colors, very fall. Thank you for sending something fall, dude. This reminds me of the big ol' Glockenspiel cuckoo bird clock tower thing they put up during the holidays in Fredericksburg, Texas, because it's a German-founded town. Willkommen, auf Wiedersehen. But yeah, I love the layering, the colors. You know, it's makes me want to see what the rest of this scene is and know where you were. It's cool, man. And yeah, the color palette, the grain structure seems real nice. Seems like you retained all those highlights. Let me know. Spill the beans. Let us know how the sausage was made and if you edited it at all, or if this is just freaking, you know, from a lab or what. I don't know. But look, you didn't dust your stuff, dude. I'm pixel peeping, guys, so get ready. I'm going to eviscerate you, Justin. How did you... Come on. That's all it takes. I'm just kidding, man. I'm definitely lazy. My stuff gets dirty as heck. I get dog hair on my film scans. Okay.
Film scans up forever.
Yeah, I know. But usually I scan them the day after I develop them, so they're not too dusty, but then they get dusty before I put them in the archive. Okay, and then look at this sign. Frankenmuth, chicken dinners. Zender's famous Frankenfurter. Why does that look like Frankenmuth? Anyway. Yeah, nice colors, dude, and it looks like you nailed focus on this neon sign. You know, this is like moss to a flame, film photographers going to a neon sign. Yeah, I mean, again, same kind of color palette. I'm guessing this is like the same area or something, unless like this whole town is just color coordinated. Yeah, the grain looks nice in this old stuff. It was Seattle Filmworks 200. When did it expire? And when did you shoot it, man? Let the chat know below. I think some of the weirdest stuff that I've shot of expired film wise was some stuff called Mystic Color. And we had a lot of rolls of it, and I still have a few, but we've shot a lot of it and it came out pretty good. Just, you know, some off-brand thing from some random lab back in the day. Okay, whoa, Brock sending $10. I feel like Nick isn't actually in NYC jail. I just can't prove it yet. Well, you know, this is the cool thing about going to jail in a liberal city, in a blue state. You get all the amenities you want. So I'm inmate number 42069.
You're not in a blue state at all.
Well, that's New York jail.
Oh.
In New York jail. Yeah, I'm inmate number 42069. We are, we're living it big. I'm able to run a whole YouTube empire out of here. Thank you so much, Brock, for donating. Brock is like the one of the early founders of LoPresti Army. He's one of my generals out here making stuff happen. Brock's doing some big stuff for the analog scene. A real lover and a fighter, a warrior poet, if you will. Okay. Well, I missed a lot of stuff, guys. What Frankenmuth? Frankenmuth. It looked like Frankenmuth. Like I got some Frankenmuth. I taked with me own fingers. I taked with me own fingers, he says. Nothing public at this time, but I'll get into the Instagram game at some point, says Snap Diddley. That was a good shot, Snap. You should start posting your stuff, dude. Sent the mail, the Italian Alps. Okay, we're going to go to ZZ Man next, probably. Klarna for free camera collection. Yes. You guys can buy my entire camera collection. Just get Klarna and send me $100,000 and, click on pay later so that you'll just go into debt for the rest of your life and you don't have to worry about it. Just do a monthly payment of $69.99 and you'll be fine. Hi. Where were we at? It's so hard to keep up with you guys. I appreciate you hitting up that chat, lighting me up, especially you, Brock. Doom in my I actually put all the original Doom in my files. What are you talking about, Micah? You're sending me the executable for Doom 1994. When did Doom come out? Just tuning in. Hi from Belgium. What's up, Andy? Appreciate you, man. Oh, the camera went out. What happened? You guys can still hear me? Camera's dead. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? Does camera have a time limit? I thought it was charging. I guess I need a new battery. Good thing this isn't all hinging on that. Let's get the cameras up. Cameras. Sorry, guys. This is a very unprofessional live stream. I thought this thing was charging because it's plugged into the freaking computer, though. Sorry for assuming. There we go. I think the camera stream should come back. There we go. Hey. You see, if I was live streaming with my phone, that would be it. Live stream over. Everyone go home. Get the heck out of here. This is what's fun about doing a desk stream. But I can't exactly do that when I'm, out there developing film. What's up with the focus, though, guys? What's up with the focus? It's focusing on the microphone. Maybe I should just do manual focus. But that's annoying. Okay. We're fixing you right up now. Manual focus. There we go. We're on manual. Do it. Fuck it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Bill O'Reilly. Was that who that was? Come on. I went too far. I just don't even look in focus. Why do I have an astigmatism? Because I have no focus peaking on my computer. I can't tell what that. Anyway, that's close enough. Okay, we're back. Did I lose you guys? No, we still got 20 homies hanging out. We've been going for a while, but let's get through these people that sent stuff. Last thing we did was Justin Allen of Negative Influence Podcast. By the way, go check out Justin Allen's Negative Influence Podcast. Look at him in the chat. You can click on his channel. Go check it out. He interviewed Grainy Days. He interviewed me. He interviewed Kyle McDougall. I'm in good company. Expired in 98, self-developed in C41, says Justin Allen. UHD enabled on my computer, and that red sign was popping. Whoa, ultra high definition. Yeah, that was a good sign. That was a good shot. Nice colors. Okay, let me pull up my inbox again. Thank you so much for everyone who sent stuff in. Looks like we got 3 more contestants. Entries are closed. Don't send any more stuff in because I'm gonna have to pee, and we'll do this again soon. Just be sure to ring that bell icon. Be sure to like the live stream. Do all the stuff. Leave a lot of comments. Like the live stream. Go like and hype my last video so a lot of people see it. Anyway, let's download this stuff from Micah SB. Sorry, Vanese. What was it? Vecteezy, ZZ Man. Sorry, we keep making you wait, dude. But this is just the order of stuff that got into my inbox. Okay, did I get everything? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that how many he sent me? Oh, just like I'm archiving. 1, 2, 3. Okay, looks like he sent us a mix of stuff from different rolls of film. I assume they're film. You guys can feel free to send me digital. I'm not a purist over here. Okay, first frame. Is this how you had it sequenced? I might be going backwards right now. But whatever. You know what? We're going to put it to the test. If it works backwards, it works forwards. Okay, screen. There we go. IIIx. Now that is a nice landscape, and you know what? I love that you got peoples in it. You know, if this weren't people, I'd be like, wow, that's like a Windows screensaver, dude. But, you know, I'm not talking shit about it. It's just, you know, it's hard for me to get excited about epic landscapes. It's fun to go hiking and go to national parks, but I've never been.
That is a pretty epic photo, though.
Yeah, it is. The sky is
Sorry,
nice.
I'm not entirely paying attention. That's a great photo. I love it.
Yeah, the sky's nice. The sand is lit up good. You know, you got dramatic skies. You got the haziness off in the distance. Looks like it's raining. You got that little person on the dune there. Point, point, point. Yeah, it looks great, man. And this person just relaxing. You know, if this person was just alone without that other person there, you'd almost think you'd see the footsteps. And I'd almost think like, oh, this guy's collapsed in the desert. Hopefully the sky opens up and it rains and it gives him some respite. And you got a little grass there, so it's like kind of infers fertileness, and there is green on the mountain. So it's not totally desolate. Nice frame. Who are these people? Are these loved ones, these family and friends? Is this out on a trip? Where is this? Or is this just your backyard? You're just like a fucking G like that. Okay, NASCAR Speedway. Wow. I've been to one NASCAR race, and it lasted forever. We were there to like 1 a.m. because they kept crashing. It started late because there was rain, and they had to dry the track, so we had to watch those stupid vacuum Zambonis drive around the track super slow like a trillion times. Everyone got shit-faced before the first lap even started. And then we were just there forever. And every time they crashed, I was just like, come on, we were so close. And I kept rooting for this one guy. There was an Italian driver. I forget his name was like Cacciatore or something. I don't know. But it was pretty fun. And I would have had more fun if I had like a hotel room in Daytona instead of having to drive all the way back to Vero Beach. But yeah, so I would have gotten drunk. I only brought like a couple of tall boys, and, you know, I was sober by the time we left. But nice crowd shot, nice crowd work, looking at everybody. The only thing that could elevate a picture like this is if you caught a reaction, like just a crash, a thing, and you got all those, you know what I mean? Sarah is always smart about, like, when something's about to happen, she'll turn around and look at the crowd and get ready to catch things like that. But
Well, usually that's because there's always like a million people taking pictures of
what everyone's looking
in
at.
front of them.
Yeah.
So I try to get people.
It is always smart to turn around and look at the people, especially, you know, I don't know if you got a zoom lens, but I imagine it's pretty hard to get a good shot of the cars from the stands. Especially, you know, that's this guy's job. That's not your job. Look at this. AI cameras watching everything you do, knowing exactly what you're doing, where you are, who you like, what you like doing, and what kind of film you don't like. They always know. That's the NWO. Anyway, great shot, man. I love it. There we go. Dude, that's epic, dude. You could be the Miles Expired Film Club of NASCAR, dude. That's a nice shot. Catching him waving the flag. You know, you could gripe about the not 90 degree here, but I just did a video talking about how much I like Dutch angles, so I'm not going to say shit. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It frames it up good. Shows him waving the flag. You know, the other things, like I would want total separation of the flag from his head, and I would want to see two corners, or at least one sharp corner sticking out as he's going down, so it's like instantly, look, bing, flag. But like, unless you're brain dead, you're going to know that's a flag, and this is NASCAR. It's nice, though. Looks like you got some good tones and texture, and you got it sharp. Whoa! Frickin', he's got his DCs on, dude. Corduroys. Dude, I've in my life, I've had like 2 pairs of corduroys, 2 or 3, and I can just never wear them all the time, you know? But, dude, I remember being a poser with my etnies or whatever I had. Love it. What was he doing? A kick flip, tray flip, something? Nice, dude. He got him with a flash, the strobe here. That's epic, dude. Freaking old school Thrasher style. I love it.
I still think that we should do some sort of community zine or calendar or something. These photos are really good.
Yeah, I would love to have a
talent here. Brock said that, and I 1,000% agree.
Yeah, I would love to build something together where we can all show off our work in real printed format. I think that would be really cool. But dude, I love it. You know, I know my buddy Carl would rip it apart because he was a skateboard photographer. I think he got like 1 or 2 pictures published in some magazine, not Thrasher, I don't think, but he used to do the whole thing, you know, follow around this with the skate crew and everything. And I remember I went and shot a skateboard competition in town, and I couldn't get anything this good. I wasn't this close. And I know that's the whole thing with skateboard. You want to be so close, you're risking breaking your camera, and you want to have a big wide lens. You know, it's great. You got his face there framed up in the funky thing. You know, it's amazing. I would have not have timed that so good. And I feel like timing your shot in a skateboarding stuff, you have to know about skateboarding. So are you a skateboarder? Or did you just get lucky? And look at that. What a graphical shot. Is that one of those emulsion tears? Yeah, I get those all the time. I was going to say, is that like the moon or something? Or is that an emulsion tear? Adds a little bit of character. I like it. You know, back in the day, they would have retouched that out of it. But love it, dude. Super depth of field. I love hyper in focus, things like that lead away from you. You know, as it gets farther away, or wherever you put the focus, everything's in focus enough so wherever it might have fallen off, the grain is hiding that. I love it. It makes it painterly. It's great. Nice sky, great colors, very simple, very minimalistic. Love it. Beautiful. And then here we go. We get another sand scene with the walking along the ridge. Dude, I would have tripped. I cannot walk in sand. I love it, dude. That's an epic one too, dude. Very muted colored palette. You know, I'd probably be like, these colors aren't popping. I just want to shoot black and white. But there's something to be said about having the, you know, the neutral tones, the earth tones. But, you know, I'm not a hippie, so what do I know? Okay. And that was Micah. Micah, thank you so much. Let's freaking bang, 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 bang. Okay, I think we got one more submission left. I don't know. But
Yeah, that's a beautiful photo.
I got 2 more submissions left, guys. So no more submissions, okay? Because I'm gonna have to pee, and this is coming up on like a 2-hour long live stream. But did I miss anything in the chat? You guys rock so much, dude. If I send some next, yeah, Dan, don't worry about it. Digital's fine. My latest video I just put out is all digital photos. So, okay. Yeah, okay, we're just commenting on what I'm saying. What's going on here? Random viewer submissions? Yeah, Nick. But I'm closed. I've already closed submissions for today. Don't worry, we're going to do more of this in the future. I got 2 more people to get through, and then I'm going to go call it and get out of here. But those are the same DCs I'm wearing right. Whoa, freaking Justin's a skater dude, too. Yeah, dude, skating in corduroys. I feel like you don't got as much range. But they make stretchy corduroys now, I think. Like stretchy jean corduroy pattern. I might have some. But I just feel like I can't pull it off. I feel like, who am I fooling? Every time my legs move, I'm like, you know. I mean, I actually purposely don't have a social media presence. There was some great sand dunes national park right before the rain came in. That's awesome, dude. But so wait, those were me. I actually purposely don't. What do you mean, Micah? Who was you? Just the pictures? You're letting people know that those were your shots? Is that what you're talking about? Anyway, okay. Next up is Chris. Les Pictures. So this is probably the Italian Alps from ZZ Man, the Italian Alps. Okay, let's pull this up, give it a download. Bing, bang, boom. I appreciate you guys trusting me to look over your work and sharing it with everybody. Here we go. Screen share. And bing, bang, boom. Wow, look at that, dude. So that's what it's like to live in paradise, eh? Friggin', you know, these people just taking it for granted, looking like ants in comparison to that giant mountain. Oh, we're just going to play soccer. Football, whatever the hell they call it. And then having that majesty right behind you. My word. Beautiful.
I mean, out west for sure have stuff like that. We're just
yeah, I know.
live in that.
I know. Every time we do go out west or, you know, anywhere with mountains, it's always amazing to see it. But I don't think I'd ever want to live in the Southwest or like, you know, the Sierra Nevadas or California or anything like that. No sirree, Bob. But beautiful. Capturing a little slice of life moment here. This is something that, like, you know, it's almost timeless. You know, because we're not close enough to be able to see the wardrobe of everybody. I think you can kind of fill in the gaps and place it as, you know, more modern. But it reminds me of, you know, photos you'll see that just establish a time and a place from, you know, like 100 years ago. Like there's pictures that our mayor here in Kerrville has curated. He's got a whole photo. I actually have a copy of it somewhere. I don't know where the hell I've put it. But, you know, just old-timey pictures of like the parks around town and, you know, so just getting to see how a place was, you know, and that's, I think, you know, a lot of people, they take pictures of things that don't fit the mold of other stuff, you know, like I know like Willem Verbeek take pictures of just like people's houses and like, you know, it's like, oh, well, with time comes importance and it makes the picture more, you know, so, you know, whatever. I think those pictures would only be important to the person's whose house it is, but whatever. I'm just a hater. This is a nice shot, nice landscape. You know, it's blue shifted off into the back or gray shifted because this is black and white. And, you know, giving it a lot of context and scale with these people so small in frame. I love it. I like the crushed blacks and I like the, you know, the soft faded off into the ether. Okay. Well, Chris, thank you so much for sending that, man. Freaking hell. You guys all rock. We're closing in on the last photo submission. So let me catch up over here. Brock was asking who it was. Okay. I'm with you, Mike. I haven't had a website in years. Well, good for you guys who are able to stay unplugged. It's the nature of this beast, necessary evil, that I'm trying to do, be a photo person. But you guys make it all worth it. If I was just screaming into a void, then I probably would have quit forever ago. Oh, okay. So, guys, that adds some context. I forgot that he said that was a black and white reverse. So this is a positive. So he could put this in a projector and project it. And, you know, I know that positives always have less latitude, but hey, you know, that's good enough for me, dude. Freaking, I feel like you got the crushed blacks here, but I think it looks good. I think it looks great, man. It's what it needs, you know, and it has an old-timey look, really leans into it. So, yeah, I would love to do some black and white reversal stuff someday. Rolly infrared has a pretty clear base. I think I could do some reversals with that. And but anyway, there's always, you know, it's just like the same thing of like, oh, you shoot raw so you get the most out of your picture. Same thing. Hey, here's Sarah. Say hi to Sarah, everybody. And same thing that would keep me from wanting to, like, you know, do black and white reversal, because then you're just like losing data by but you know, sometimes that's fun. You know, it's the same reason why I haven't bleach bypassed or baked in any looks like that yet. I've red scaled once, which didn't look that. Anyway, okay. One more submission. He has it in the frame for the projector. I knew it looked funny there. Okay, let's go to the last submission, guys. Everybody, big thanks out to Luciano. Oh, yeah, guys, better watch it. You got that sky. Okay. Sarah's the best for getting me tea. I hope I don't spill it on me. Okay, guys, this marathon session is coming to a close in a sec. Wow, this one's nice, dude. You guys are going to like this one. Okay, let me open it up. I never like having it open in the browser because I never know how much that alters the colors. I don't even know how much the Windows image viewer is good for it, but okay, let's share screen. So thank you so much, Lucky, for sending this my way. And bing, bang, boom. Look at that. Look at that comp. Love it. Isolated. You know, simple. He's got, I don't know what you got on there, like a freaking 200 millimeter or something. You got that compression. Everything's all soft and dreamlike. Gradation steps into the background. Classic. Low sun. You know, that's more than just a flare. So what do you got some kind of, how do you get around sun like that? Because I feel like every time you just super underexpose it. Is that what you do? I feel like anytime I aim at the sun, I don't get a clear circle like that. Like a, you know, a sharp thing like that. So I don't know how you do it. Is this like a 500 mil? Because I feel like the compression making the sun like as big as the bird in frame. It's got to be a pretty long lens. And if you're a birder, I guess you need to have a super long lens. 600 mil, 400. But yeah, dude, that's nice. Is that a vulture? Are you a birder or do you just saw this? Oh no, I guess it looks more like a bird of prey when you zoom in on it. I thought these tufts were like, you know how he's like bald head and like feathers on the back of the neck. And look, you actually got a little bit of detail. It looks like he's wearing overalls because he's got this stripe and that stripe. He's like, "Hey, how you doing? I gotta wake up and go to work. Hey, I'm doing bird shit. Early bird gets the worm. Go fuck yourself." Love it, dude. Epic shot. Yeah, man. People would pay to have like a poster of that, dude. That's cool. It's cool as hell. Frickin' got the peace sign right there built into it. Lucky. Wow, dude. You guys all rock. Thank you so much for I was not expecting to do this. I kind of just said like, yeah, send me whatever and we'll pull it up. And it worked. You guys rock so much, dude. Frickin' epic pictures. Okay, back to me because I'm the star of the show. Okay. I promise eventually, guys, I'll figure out a way to get 2 screens and make this more streamlined. But, I mean, look at you guys. Freaking 20 people hanging out. My God. Luciano, dude. An osprey. Okay. You guys freaking rock. Be sure to link up, dudes. Follow each other. Feel free to, shout out Instagrams and stuff like that. And I really appreciate you guys. If any of you guys missed the premiere that some of these people just came from, I just premiered my brand new episode where I explore the ethics of using my Ricoh GR3X to take candid pictures unbeknownst to my subjects in places like of business, in stores. I'm taking sneaky pictures of people in the grocery store, and I share those pictures. Oh, allegedly. I'm allegedly doing that. It's actually a work of fiction. It's all kind of just a tongue-in-cheek thing, but it explores the ethics of street photography. So go check out that new video that just came out today. Be sure to like this live stream, like that video, hype all my stuff, send it to all your friends, and, maybe put your phone on mute and keep it playing at all times so I get all the watch hours, all the ad money. And I'm thinking about putting together a compilation, like 10 hours of relaxing film photography to fall asleep to, so that you guys can just put that on while you go to sleep, because I know I'm so entertaining and you want to dream about me. He shot it with the F100 with a 300 mil. Hey, I thought you had a lot more compression than that, because I could tell you didn't crop it, dude. I saw the frame lines. That's what's important. Dude, epic work, dude. Lucky, Brock, Micah, Justin, and Chris, dude, you guys freaking, wow, dude, freaking out. I appreciate you guys. We'll do some more stuff. Maybe I'll put out a call where I can get it all together and ready to go through it in a live stream later, like do submissions like that. But just for asking you guys right here and sending those emails, dude, appreciate you guys so much. Go to madebylopro.com, sign up for my newsletter, check out my merch, support me any way you can if you want stuff, or if you just want to send me a couple of pennies a month and get your name at the bottom of the videos. I'd appreciate that too. But I know, whoa, okay. I guess it's time to get out of here. Huh?
Sir, calm down.
What'd you say?
The last comment, Nick, he listens to Y-Files.
Oh.
So we need to do Y-Files Nicholas talking about, I don't know.
I know, dude. We fall asleep to Y-Files all the time too, man. Because he's a great storyteller. He never screams like me. I know. So if I do put together a thing to fall asleep to, I promise I won't be like, "Hey, internet, I'm Nick," and I won't wake you up. You know what I mean?
Like Oompaville?
Yeah, Oompaville. Oompaville does that because he goes like, "Oh, freaking yeah," and he goes nuts, so just like me. But hey, game recognized game, guys. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for joining me as I archive film and just talk out my ass for almost 2 hours. So remember, shoot more, think less, stay blessed, and like the video, like the videos, like all my videos, the big thumbs ups. Okay, check you later.